So, Max, we literally just saw you start freezing, and then we saw a fast forward of your frustration, and then just, God damn it. It was amazing.
Cool. Okay, well,
Fighting in the
anyways,
streets. Sick.
yes, you guys were fighting in the
Max,
streets.
maybe turn your video off.
I'll try that.
What? That's no fun. Boo! Keep it
I
on.
mean, I'm trying to not have him robo out mid sentence continually.
Yeah, I'll try to get through this. So, I don't think I understand the reference. Warrior style, I guess. Reference that I would get. Yeah, you guys met several very rich and famous individuals, including Lord Tarley, which you got a large reward from. You guys went around to different shops, including Malik putting in a work study program at Tobo Mats to get a discount. Ebelfirth put in a shield order as well. You guys also put in some orders for some very nice weapons at Dickie's. The following day, you guys were or that night rather, you guys were able to meet up with some of the Tully fanboys, or Tarly fanboys rather, at the Mermaid's Tit, where you drank lots of titty milk and made some friends, friends in low places. Ebelfirth did some magic in the bar. Someone took a little bit of a personal affront to Rickar, who he thinks maybe bribed with a karma, I guess. I'm not really sure. You guys went, or rather, just Rickar and Mordecai went at night to get their wares. They're basically black market magic items at this point. Rickar made some purchases. Mordecai wasn't really impressed, but put in some notices for what he's interested in. Then Mordecai also went later to a rendezvous with a particular lady, perhaps highborn, who exited out before the sun rose. You guys all got back there shit-faced from drinking titty milk all night. Ed and Boris right there drinking with you. And you guys in the morning had a hangover meeting with Abel Archer, in which he basically gave you guys an offer to be permanently staffed, so with a salary and bonuses and rewards for jobs well done. He left, and you guys received a summons to go meet up with Damon Blackfire. And that is where we shall pick up.
Work
Nice.
with the mysterious bastard heir to the late king who might want to overthrow the throne, or be employed as a security consultant by Westeros Walmart. What interesting career path choices we have.
Well, we should at least hear him out, you know. We should at least-
This is the choice of stability over adventure. Literally, the choice every post grad makes. Like, do I want to be a starving artist, or would I like to eat regularly?
I forgot to ask about their 401k.
I think someone didn't Rickar ask about something, vacation time or something like that. Maybe I'm making that up.
Sounds like something Rich would do.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what it was. The fucking pizza makes to make a pizza establishment. Yeah, so yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So you guys are currently in the Aegon Fort Inn, right on the side of the hill of Visenya, and you know that it's getting close to midday, which is the point in which you were supposed to go up to the Red Keep.
Yeah, and that Taylor is gonna be over later to give us some fucking outfits or something, right, for the coronation.
Nope, that's right.
Cool. Okay, so red fucking red sept. That is, yeah. Red keep.
The Red Keep. You can see it up on Aegon's High Hill.
Is that where we're supposed to meet it?
Yep, you guys are gonna go up to the Red Keep. That's what the summons said anyway.
Let us leave. Haha.
Onward and upward.
All right, you guys just head straight there.
Yes.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You guys head down into the large square with the Queen's Fountains, where you know the blacks and the greens were, and a lot of nice little shops Malik, the Alchemist Guild would probably catch your eye a little bit with their continual flames that they have burning with like a green flame on these little braziers surrounding their spots. Doesn't really seem like a really welcoming place. All the doors are closed, but catches your eyes. You guys walk past in the city square there.
Max, before we or as we're heading there, I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself for Eagle Splendor.
Okay,
You can do some
that's an hour-long spell.
How many days till the coronation, Max?
You don't know specifically. You could probably ask, but it's more lords are coming in, and oh yeah, yesterday in game you guys did notice the entrance of the Baratheons as well. So you know that some of the bigger lords are coming into town. So probably pretty soon.
Pat, it's charisma checks in general, not just lying ones.
Not just deception.
Okay, you guys head down the streets and see the Red Keep lies before you. Right as you start to ascend, you see in the crowd a familiar face in a maroon half cape, little hat covering about half of his face. Looks like your boy Sir Maynard Plum.
I'm gonna look at Sir Maynard Plum and kind of squint my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna make an insight check. See if this is really Sir Maynard Plum.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Where is it? There it is. It's a flat tenor.
Tenor. Looks like the person that sponsored you at the Tourney of Harrenhal. And he'll see you guys and go, ha ha, my friends. Yes, I see you're summoned as well. Let's walk together.
Sir Maynard, pleasure to see you.
Malik, one of my favorites.
I'll just smile broadly for some reason. Wait, one of?
He walks beside, patting backs and just being a bro, and walks with you guys as you head up the stairs to the Red Keep. You get close to the entrance and you see some of the gold cloaks just milling about. The gates are open. No one asks you any questions, but there's definitely a lot of guards around as you enter the lower bailey into the actual Red Keep itself.
Does that hurt at all? You know, seeing all those gold cloaks around here.
Are you referencing our dead friend?
Yeah.
You're gonna see Ed finally put it together in his head. He's gonna go, oh, one lot worked here.
I'm just gonna go. He may be gone, but he is not far. And just look inside my breastplate at the water skin of Wardlow, and just be yeah. So close it back.
Why do we still have
that? Someday we'll be able to bring him back.
Yeah, Malik. You know, there's a saying in these lands. You know, what is dead may never die. So why keep the dead rest?
I've definitely heard that before, but where did I hear that?
Why allow the dead to rest when they can always?
Why do you?
Isn't that what that wet old man used to say all the time?
Salt worshipping demons.
Why are you still saying that? Why are you saying that thing that wet old man used to say, Mordecai?
It's just a common saying, isn't? Well, not common, but it is a saying, you know.
Fucking hate the Iron Islands.
I thought you were from the north.
That just because a saying is said doesn't mean that one is from that particular area.
Don't the people in the north hate the people from where the wet old man was from?
I think everybody in the north hates everybody, and everybody down here hates everybody in the north. It's everybody hates each other, Malik. Yeah, curse those those Iron Islanders.
Yeah, but you are saying their phrase.
Forget it.
That's weirdly weird, Mordecai.
Yeah, it's less weird than you think it is.
I look
Malik's
for affirmation. You are from Westeros. Is this weird?
couldn't hear anybody just now.
Oh, did roll 20 do a zooper?
Yeah, I just couldn't hear you guys. But I can hear you, Malik.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can hear you, Max.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Malik, Sir Maynard's gonna put his arm around you and he's gonna whisper in your ear, "I think he's weird too."
Thank you, Sir Maynard.
As you guys walk through the Bailey and you see kind of some of just the action of the Red Keep. It's certainly not as busy as it was in King Landing proper, but still a lot of people going around. Seems like plenty of small folk doing their jobs and people training in the yard. You do see some guards recognize you, and these are the guards that have the white cloaks with the red trim, and you recognize them as pretty much the people that have been escorting Brendan Rivers around. And they see you, and they trying to be cool about saying, "Hey, follow us."
Yes, proceed.
Onward.
Onward and
Can I look
forward.
around? I'd like to look around and see if anyone's following us.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. As you let's say you're approaching and going in through the Red Keep. You don't see anyone following you. Definitely gold cloaks acknowledging you, and acknowledging Sir Maynard as well. But it doesn't seem to you guys have anyone following behind you per se.
The other thing that I'm going to do as we're walking, I'm going to how can I do this as a role play? Malik, you know, your armor is looking quite good today. I know that you're still getting a new one, but you know, you just seem to have an entertaining night. You're quite fantastic today.
I look down at my armor to see if anything looks different.
It really
doesn't.
doesn't. I'm just doing bardic
I'm like,
inspiration.
Thank you. I say
Yeah.
questioningly.
Yeah, I was giving you bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I know, but Malik is still confused.
But somehow
he
still
feels good.
It still feels good. though.
Yeah. It's nice to get compliments.
Malik shrugs
feel
and
all
feels a
warm
little
and
bit
fuzzy.
better about his day.
As you guys get escorted through the second gatehouse and into the inner bailey, you see this is where the actual great hall is, throne room, and the object right in front of you is the several story tower of the hand. You see it's got its own kitchens and barracks right down by the bottom of it, but it looks like that's where these individuals are escorting you to. You guys walk in through the first set of big double doors, and the bottom looks just like a busy area with lots of maintenance workers and kitchens and people going about their daily business, and then there's stairs spiraling up through the whole tower. They escort you up the side of the stairs, and you guys spiral up. Looks like a couple floors until you come into a particular door. And the guards stand there, and Sir Maynard Plum is actually the one that opens the door, and you guys walk inside. It's like a pretty dimly lit room compared to the daylight outside. Looks like a room where all the curtains are drawn. You see a big table with lots of chairs all around it, couple statues. You can tell there's a large fire, and you can see up ahead, standing near the fire, is going to be Damon Blackfire. You guys can hear slight music in the background of. Actually, let me see if I can change.
He's still Waters, though, right? At this point.
He is still Waters. Yeah, that's just his character name. I'm gonna keep calling him that. Damon Blackfire because it's easier. You guys walk into this room. Some candles on the table. If you turn, as Sir Maynard has let you guys all in, he closed the door, and behind you is Brendan Rivers.
I'm gonna turn to Brendan Rivers and be like, I have a question to start. Does Sir Maynard Plum actually exist?
Not anymore.
Can I
I'm
insight
gonna-
check that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll also inside check that.
Was he dead the whole time?
Oh, not 2d20s, just 1d20 is fine, I suppose. Insight is not as good as my other abilities. But get the garbage rolls now. Let's go.
With a 13, Malik, you aren't really sure. Said you've only actually really only known about Sir Maynard for a couple months, and you met him at the exact same day that you met Brennan Rivers.
So were you like at Harrenhal as Sir Maynard Plum, or just want to be clear about that?
I'm wherever I need to be, and I look whatever I need to look like.
Gonna blink confusedly, be like, that is a very cryptic answer, but all right, I guess.
And you guys can hear just a little bit of the harp playing in the background. And Damon turns around to you guys and greets you. Oh, the triumphant Unbroken.
Did anybody else lose Pat?
Yeah.
Oh shit, oh, that's bad.
Pat?
Bet, are you there?
Pat, are you there?
He's
Pat,
gone. He died.
lost to the dungeon. Pat,
He's been slain.
lost to the dungeon.
Let's give Pat a second. But otherwise, yeah, you guys are in this here room. It's in the Tower of the Hand, and you see Damon up in front of you, and you hear harp playing around the corner, and Brendan is behind you. Damon welcomes you in and gestures you all to take a seat. Please, we've much to discuss. What's what? Oh, that's a little, looks like a little side table with like some crafts of wine.
Max.
Yeah.
Is that just a generic harp player or?
Erika, as you peek around, you guys, you recognize CRC Star, who you have met previously in Ring.
In the ring.
Yes, if you recall the Golden Guild establishment.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Heh.
Heh.
Let me see if I
Okay,
can
cool. So
show
I don't think I would recognize her then.
you would not, no.
Cool.
But everybody else would. If you guys remember being at this place after Honeyholt, after you guys dealt with Osmond for the first time, you went to this place, and there were a bunch of the Lord there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, a bunch of like talented smiths, like goldsmiths and stuff there.
Yeah.
I might have been out that week. I don't remember this at all.
Pat keeps fucking dipping in and out. Fuck.
But she was there, and she seemed very in the know. She let you guys know that Valyrian steel sword was stolen from that particular lord, Lord Ruxton, and she told you who she thinks did it, and you guys were able to piece together that it was probably the same people that stole your flail. So she helped you with that. She helped you with some other info. She seemed to be pretty well informed herself. And a little bit mysterious. But Rickard, as you peek around the corner, you see her there, and she gives you a little smile as she continues to play.
Is this where he gestured us to sit, as around this table, or more in these
Yes.
chairs?
Yep. Yeah, around the table. Is he gonna take this seat himself?
I'm actually gonna take this seat here.
It's gonna sit right there. There's supposed to be a soundtrack to this, but it's like not making any noise. Anyway, Pat's back. So Damon is going to put his hands together and be like, "Ha! So, I hear all about your adventures regularly. My half brother is quite informative. He's really got his ear to the ground. Sounds like you really, I like you. You really made a name for yourself. So, he slaps his hands on the table. You've dealt with the Smiling Knights. I believe last time we met, we discussed some potential boons for that great task.
Indeed,
What have
we
you to
did.
ask?
I'm gonna glance around at the rest of the group and go, "That has been a point of some contention, Lord Waters."
Well, I do have the ear to my royal brother, I must say, and he listens to me sometimes.
Can I insight check that?
You can.
Royal brother is the person who's about to take the throne, correct?
That is correct.
18.
18. You can see he's definitely putting on a face of trying to be a good dude, but you can see a little twitch. Definitely agitate him. His brother definitely does not listen to him as much as he would like.
Hmm.
I
take it there
will-
is some
I will
friction.
keep that to my chest for now. I would like to see what else
Yeah.
he says.
Being a brother, being the fourth brother, I'm just gonna go. So there is friction, perhaps.
Well, he's very generous and open-handed. Much like my father, our father, I should say. Mordecai, with your 18, you can see him kind of being intentionally sly there,
Mhm.
almost like a slight. But you brothers do disagree from time to time, and king is king. But I do believe royal boons and favors were offered for it's quite a tremendous job, and with such succeeding capabilities in your actual rescue of several individuals, I'd say it's quite a bargaining chip you all have.
I'm gonna
Would you
just
like to
take
see
one
the
final
breast-
look around the table and I'm gonna say, "What say we, gentlemen? Separate boons for each of us."
Chips for the table?
Water spotters
Um,
all around.
Fuck. I know what we discussed last wasn't necessarily independent boons, but I'm not
talked
saying I'm
about
not saying
the-
that out loud. By the way, I'm saying
Yeah,
that
we
out
talked
of
about
game.
the let's just have a brief follow up out of game
Yeah, you guys can
so
talk.
that we
after
can
game if you
remember
want.
what we discussed. We talked about trying to set up a mercenary company, right?
So I think the thing that I'll let you finish. I didn't mean to interrupt, so I'm sorry.
I was always gonna say.
I think the other thing that we were discussing was trying to get a position possibly to oversee use of magic or
Right.
magical items or something.
We wanted
Yeah,
to be
that's right. We wanted to establish the FBI equivalent of like the magic ministry. We wanted to make the Ministry of Magic with Harry Potter. Yeah.
Is that what we want to send here?
Oh, we could do that. I don't. Do you
Or
think
even
he
if we
has
don't
the authority to
establishment-
like?
Say that again, Pat.
I was gonna say, even if we don't establish a Ministry of Magic, I would say support and carte blanche to prosecute magic as we see fit. Would probably, so that way we don't have oversight.
Well, yeah, we want to be like we answer only to the king. That's our plan.
Okay, so if we do want to do that,
I think that sounds cool. And then our organization can be organized as we want it. Like we can structure it however the hell we want.
okay. So I will speak up then, which is funny because I don't.
Do you agree with that too, Rich?
So do you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
speak up first then?
I mean, we could get a blanket pardon for all crimes committed prior to this moment.
Yeah, we could rope it in as
Oh,
part of our
okay.
like establishment.
Okay, so that's fine then.
Blanket
I get what you're saying. So I
We'll
will.
bundle
I'll
bundle our boons.
I'll kind of clear my throat and kind of sit up a little bit because I definitely be fucking slouching. And I will say, I think what we had come across in conversation was the possibility of, instead of individual boons, perhaps maybe a group boon, if that is at all an option.
He kind of sits back and strokes his dragonborn pronounced jawline. He goes, interesting. What did you have in mind?
It is a little bit of a two-part, I must say. Obviously, with overcoming obstacles, there's been a little bit of debauchery at hand from here and there, and perhaps a pardon for any, how to say, miscomings or shortcomings previously done. And the second part, I think that we are all aware that the means of magic and mystical means have become a little bit more prevalent and a little bit more of an issue within the lands here. And seeing that we have all been exposed quite often to said magic, we were thinking of coordinating with the crown, I guess, in this situation, to establish a what is the word I can use? A form of overseeing that we would place upon magic and magical items, and if things needed to be handled in a particular way, our crew here would be the go-to and the overseers of said magic upbringings.
Lord Waters, you and your brother have seen the signs yourselves. The old powers are returning to this land, and dark forces are rising. Our group could serve as the arm of the crown in an official capacity to handle these things as they appear.
Malik or Mordecai, make a persuasion check with advantage, or both of you can roll. I don't.
You have
how
more
much
than
you
me, right?
I have a
Mordecai.
+9.
You already have advantage though, so.
Yes. So make independent ones because you also have my
Bardic inspiration if I need it.
yes, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you make yours with advantage, I'll make mine regular, and then if I need the inspiration, I'll pop it.
Persuasion, you said, Max?
Damn, that's good.
17's pretty good.
26.
I'll use the inspiration. It's a D8, or
Yeah, I haven't really inspired anybody recently, so I have to double check, but I believe it is a D8, yes.
so mine's a 21.
Okay, well, that's really good. 26 and a 21. You guys see Damon kind of frown a little bit as he turns away and thinks. He grabs his glass of wine. He takes a sip. At this point, Brendan is going to step up, and he'll stand by Damon and go, "You've confirmed a lot of the happenings I've heard rumors about. The magic is on the rise. It is certain. This group you propose, what would you do to the magic users you find?"
Well,
There is no precedent for law regarding magic in Westeros, no. We would have to establish some sort of standard that individuals such as this would be held to.
I would think that if they fall under the same lens as the Smiling Knights, or even what was the fucking name of the other guy? The fucking
Vulture King.
The Vulture King, where they acted more on nefarious means, we would be the people to deal with that. But
This could also give us the capacity to recruit additional help to search out rumors of rogue magicians and such in the countryside, so that we do not need to rely on your own intelligence all the time.
Damon's going to look up at Brendan, and Brendan's going to look over him and just going to give him a really short nod. And Damon will go, "Well, seems like a great idea. I think we can bend the king's ear and let him know that that is your request.
Can I insight when he says a great idea?
Yes.
Not as good.
Oh, I'll do it too.
While you guys are
Oh
inciting
man.
Mamma
I'm just gonna
mia, we
look-
good.
He seems
look to
pretty
Damon
excited.
and Brendan and say, we have heard rumor, or I have heard rumor of strange going-ons from the Bane Fort. Has your intelligence network heard anything?
Again, Damon's going to just immediately, basically do one of these. Like, I think my half brother would probably know something about that. Brendan is going to kind of look down for a second, and he's going to look up at you, and he's like, I think you know it's not good.
Though I don't want to head directly there, should this move forward, I would assume we have your blessing to correct any wayward users of these strange magics we find there.
You see Damon do one of these. I think, let's just say that Lord Tybalt might be coming into a little bit more power and doing things on his land without directly asking him about it is probably not a great idea for me.
Hmm.
But he certainly seems to like you.
We can ask the Lannisters about this when we get the chance, Ebelfirth. We are friends to them.
Hmm.
Brendan's going to
That
look
is-
to you, Abelford. He's going to say, "Be careful about what you say. Accusing great lords of the Westerlands of nefarious crimes in front of others might be a poor decision."
Oh, I would not so quickly make an accusation, but I think we can all agree that rumors turn into suspicion, turn into the Smiling Knight if it's not nipped early enough. All
Gives
things
you-
must be investigated.
Burn the vermin.
He gives you a small bow.
Lord
Rumors
Waters,
do-
if I may ask, if we were to be granted this commission we request, what sort of authority would we be allotted by the crown?
Well, there is typically the authority of local lords, so this is certainly something the council would need to disperse ravens to the great lords about. But I imagine with the lords paramount being agreeable, I don't see why there wouldn't be a problem with you having the authority of the crown wherever you go.
I nod to the others enthusiastically.
I would say that there is a high likelihood of my dear brother putting someone that he trusts in the fold.
Ah.
Do you have an idea of who that might be?
Jinx! I point it.
Coming back from his short trip to the wall is that suitor we dumped.
No!
I'm not sure. He is quite fickle in these types of decisions. He likes to surprise. But there has not been a decision my brother's made that he's not thought through thoroughly.
Hmm.
So you're saying we should potentially be able to trust this individual, or that there will at least be talent?
I would say trust most no one in King's Landing, but I would certainly recommend you keep your eyes peeled during the coronation to see who might be hinted at as being given more power.
You suspect Tybalt to become Hand? Is that the supposition you made earlier?
I do suspect, and I suspect to not be unrewarded myself.
Hmm.
Hopefully, your brother's gratitude is forthcoming and to your liking, as it is
Well,
for us all.
every king needs a general, and I think my reputation speaks for itself.
So I must ask. Well, I guess I won't ask. Actually, I'm not going
So we're talking about seed money.
to. No, I mean we've covered the boon. Is there anything else that we can do for you in this fine afternoon?
Yes.
Yes, that was at the front. The pardon, pardon for previous misdeeds and shortcomings and all of the like. Well, that is a
What's that now?
shortcoming, right? Isn't abandoning post a shortcoming?
Um,
I'm just gonna glance at Ricard and I'm like side-eyeing him.
well, I'm certain that none of you are craven and would abandon any sort of post.
I transition from side-eyeing Ricard to looking straight at him.
Seeing this conversation happening, I'm gonna pull up the breastplate that has the holes in it from the smiling knight and be like, "Do you know any lords deep pockets who'd like trophies?"
Oh well, I know someone that likes weird objects and very used things, and he slaps Brendan on the back, and Brendan's sorry, I slapped him a little too hard. It's like,
Ah,
I would like to see that, if you don't
yes.
mind.
We absolutely scorched the smiling knight out of this particular breastplate. You can see he was felled multiple times, as you heard. I'm just going to start giving him the once over of the just absolutely punctured and blackened chest
Yeah,
plate.
he's gonna immediately put his hands on it and kind of look like he's now no longer paying attention to anybody else in the room. He's gonna look at it and he's gonna touch it for probably a solid couple minutes of him just totally zoning out. In the meantime, Damon's just going to say, "Well, I do know that you all are aware of my enthusiastic support of your abilities. We need good fighting men. Who knows what can come in these uncertain times? All these strange reports. We need strong leadership and strong warriors to lead other men. And I would prefer it if you all were to stay in King's Landing for the coronation. I hope you will join. And I hope you plan to stick around in the Crownlands thereafter as well. I do have a keep myself, quite right on the Blackwater Rush, and I could very much use a powerful group of lieutenants with a free place to stay. He also motions to some servants, and they go outside the chamber, and you hear them making some noises, and they bring in a chest, probably about double the size of the chest that Lord Tarley brought you
Oh
guys.
my god.
And they bring it in,
I
and
can
they
pay off my indentured servitude.
they pop it down next to Damon. He goes, "We pay quite well."
And I must ask, I usually tend to be a little bit more of a free spirit. I can't speak on behalf of everybody, but would you intend to have us exclusively within the bounds of these lands, or would we have a little bit of a range that we can go to?
Well, certainly a warrior needs to fight the enemy, and you must go where the enemy is. But I would require some assistance in King's Landing on a regular basis for official events and things of that nature. But I'm sure not every mission would require the lot of you. Maybe perhaps someone could stay behind.
Mhm.
I am
Yeah.
amenable to this arrangement. Lord Waters has done well by us so far.
I would say very well. Are we allowed any time to mull it over? We do definitely intend to stick around for the coronation. We're actually getting fitted for an outfit this evening.
Yes, should
Most
we,
excellent.
where should we sit or be during the coronation?
Oh, there will be a place for the high lords and ladies, very close to the king himself, and the further back you go, the more free the standing room becomes.
I did not know if you or perhaps anyone else wanted us to attend nearby.
Typically, the talented warriors will be further from the king, lest they have extremely high birth.
Hmm.
You know how these things are.
That makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. Very well.
So I certainly will be close to the king, and you will spy me. But there should be room for all. Should be quite an event.
Where does it take place?
Well, the High Septon will bless our new king, my brother, at the Sept of Baelor, and they will make a procession through the streets, and he will be seated on the Iron Throne and crowned.
I nod.
The majority of the folks will be for the crowning ceremony. The young and spry and most devout will be there for the anointment of the holy oils, but it is a little more walking than most lords and ladies are wanting to do.
Get your rucksacks on, boys. We're going walking. The new the new. I think it best that the new witch hunters of the realm probably walk and go to both ceremonies.
Yes, surely you, Sir Eberforth, high regard in the fucking seven here, would love to go upon that walk as well. No.
Yes, it's as long as the one from Old Town does not show up, we should be fine.
Clifton Robeson, you don't like him?
I don't think I was there for that. Like my current character was definitely not there for that.
Right, definitely not. Brendan is gonna look at you after he's been examining this breastplate for a while and be like, I want this.
Fair.
It seems you have a great interest in it. What do you deem a fair bargain?
Give me a moment. He hands it back to you and he walks out. And probably a couple minutes go by. Some servants come around. They fill up your goblets. You guys would actually probably notice, just from the taste, that this is indeed Arbor Gold. So pretty much the finest wine around that you're just being handed to without question.
Just gonna stick my pinky in it and rub it on my gums a little bit.
It is delicious. You will see Brendan come back into the room, carrying a large, heavy sack. And he'll come in and he'll say, I think this is a generous offering. And he puts it on the table, and you can tell that the sack is definitely just full of golden dragons. If you were to ballpark it, you'd say, probably 1,000.
This is amenable. Thank you.
We have so much
I
money.
hope you enjoy your definitely not haunted breastplate.
Definitely. He takes it and he walks out. He leaves.
I'm gonna check how much is in the chest so we can total all this up.
If you were to look in the actual chest itself, you would you're not going to count it all out, but if you were to guesstimate, it looks like it's probably between 9,000 and 12,000 gold pieces.
I shut the chest and I turn to the others and I go, oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna see Malik actually be like, is it cursed? Has it struck you wordless, Malik?
I just gesture for you to come over.
All right. Put my helmet down. All right. What are you looking at?
I open the chest and show it to you.
Yep, you can see that this is something that you actually would need 2 humans to lift.
I'm just gonna
I
be
take
like,
out the bag of
Forrest,
holding.
You should see this.
Now,
Humblefoot, get your helmet.
Yeah, you just start dumping it into
Scoop
my
it.
helmet.
Scoop into the bag of holding.
I believe we are still going to actually decide about this, no?
You can
What-
make a decision right now if you'd like. Why wait?
This is for. Wait, is this if we take up your offer, or is this for killing the Smiling Knight?
No, the requested services would be for the slaying and great deeds. This would be for future deeds, not yet done.
Oh, the chest.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I thought that you were giving this to us now. I see.
It certainly can be yours this very moment. All you must do is take the knee and swear me fealty.
Well, there, if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to disrespect at all. Would there, if we were to continue this allegiance with you, would there be more than this over time as well, or would this be the maximum amount here?
Oh, this is what we call an entry-level signing bonus.
Entry
I'm
level.
gonna be like,
So
Pen, who's got pen?
there are more levels above this, then you say.
Sir, you are in the Red Keep. He points around, you look up, and you see some of the tapestries on the wall are probably worth more money than you've ever had in your life. All of the realm's taxes come to this location.
Lord Watchers, I do not mean to disrespect your offer, but what would this oath of fealty entail? I am sworn to serve the Lord of Light, and I cannot take any oath that would violate my obligations.
I do not wish you to break any oaths, and I would certainly not ask you to dishonor yourself. He kind of looks directly towards Bors, much as I would not ask a knight to just do anything dishonorable. So, if there's something that I ask you that you cannot do, say so. Otherwise, I do not believe I will ask you to do anything beneath you or to dishonor yourself. Many. At this point, Ricard, you'll look over your shoulder and Sierra will be there and she'll be like, mine come true. She touches you lightly on the shoulder as she walks out as well.
Oh, there's a woman. Rakar's gonna.
Go make your leave, child. Go
Go on,
chase
Rakar,
woman
you
as
can follow
always.
her.
My half-sister, quite lovely, though not quite so lovely as my other half-sister, Daenerys. She is a beauty to behold and the love of my life.
everyone just twitches a little bit. Like, why does that name hurt so much?
The great winter, the long winter.
The long night
The
and the
others.
others. He's well, first off, I believe it's nipped them in the bud. But anyway, it's. I would imagine if your initial request were to be granted by my brother, which I believe my other half brother, maybe giving him that information thusly, then perhaps you will use my keep as a base of operations.
I'm sure that if we
Can-
are granted this boon by the king, Rikar, that we will be able to investigate this as part of our purview.
Well,
Precisely.
I've made worse decisions quite quicker in my past. I would accept. I cannot speak on behalf of the entire crew here, but I would accept your offer.
Boris would stand up and be like, I recognize Sir Damon as to be the finest knight in the realm. Would be my honor. What do you mean?
Dangerous line now.
The wall? Truly?
Cross my arms and I look down at him.
What the bloody hell was a child doing there? Are you just visiting?
Be wary of taking this one's oath, Lord Waters. He has broken oaths before.
What a heretic! My oh my.
Guys, not in front of the money.
My faith is no mystery, Ricard. I worship the Lord of Light in all of his glory.
Not ever not.
He's going to look over to Ebelfirth and Malik and Mordecai and be like, can someone tell me what he's trying to say?
The boy took the black, but was compelled by forces beyond his own nature to protect the realm in other ways.
Well, no one is allowed to make you take the black as a child.
That is a wonderful point.
Must take it freely, unless you were being punished for some crime. Were you? What?
Playing all our cards.
It's his cards. I don't give a shit what happens.
A brother of mine is no crime. Damon's going to start to laugh a little bit. King's blood is something to be proud of. He's going to stand up and he's going to smack you on the shoulder like the Night's Watch. What a fucking joke. What are there, like 10 of those guys left? I piss on their oaths. You're in the Red Keep, my friends.
I'm gonna frown
Trust
at
me.
that. Malik really doesn't like that.
Pardons can take over any other paltry oath that a child was forced to say by a bunch of grumpy old thievers and rapers. I wouldn't worry yourself. Friends, I will give you until after the coronation as a courtesy. Please do keep it in mind. I don't think I can carry that chest myself, so I'm going to leave it here. But I do have other things to attend to. Feel free to relax for a little, and good day. And he's going to leave.
Does this already leave?
Yeah, everyone has left. You guys are in this room alone, as far as you can tell.
I care not. Can I like look in this room and see if there's anything like unique or anything? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's gonna be a bunch of unique stuff, but like,
Yeah, go ahead and make I guess if you're gonna take time, an investigation check. Okay, all the curtains are currently drawn, but you can definitely open them and see where the telescope was pointed.
Shit, 10.
Okay. With a 10, Mordecai, you can see it's tall ceilings, huge hearth. It's definitely lit. Definitely, the place is very clean. Even though it's a little bit sparse on the decor, they just have tapestries. Very, very few actual furnishings for the large room that it is. But it seems to be pretty well done, even with the small stuff that it has. You can kind of gather this isn't really a place for someone that's either the hand or an actual royal, but it's still a good meeting spot. Doesn't seem to be one person's place, but there's a couple big tall statues and definitely some trays of wine. Servants come in from time to time. You do see some random shit on the shelves, some books, but they don't seem to be anything of interest. Rickard, when you pull open the curtain, it's still daylight out right now, but if you do look through the telescope, you can see a very faint red aura. If you'd like to either make a nature, actually, yeah, just nature check if you want. Okay, both good rolls. With that dirtiest of 20s, you can see that this appears to be not coming from the sun, nor any star that you can see, nor any lights in King's Landing. It appears to be out in the sky, moving very slowly. You would guess that this is probably a comet.
A comet.
So
You mentioned that, Ricard? Okay.
Ricard, you know, if you take this oath, this is not one that though somebody would recommend breaking. I feel like there
That's
was
legit
another.
what someone would say if they were an oath breaker.
I-
You're like, you've been there?
I
There's
feel
no women.
I feel like you have broken many of your words since I've known you, and it has really been a short period of time, Ricard.
I nod in agreement. Emphatically.
I didn't catch the beginning of that, Rich. I'm sorry. I don't know, and you always tend to just run off and do whatever the fuck you want because you're an immature child as well, actually.
Oh, that's definitely your character's.
Let me ask you this, Ricard.
Childlike decisions.
That's so fucking funny, dude. Touche, touche.
That's gonna be
Ricard,
like, yeah,
you-
well, he's like a little kid.
You may be pardoned by this king, but what will you do when the old gods that you so revere find out that you have broken your oath that you've ever so recently renewed when we got our blessing to fight the Smiling Knight?
Oh yeah, you did fucking oath your fucking existence to the storm goddess, or
You took the black in her presence. I do not think so. You said the exact same words.
and did you not bleed for that, Ricard?
Oh, was that a blood oath, Ricard?
You swore to hold no lands, titles, father no sons. All that. I heard you swear it. You are aiming to hold
What?
land and title.
Yeah.
I know your ambition. But
If
you
ba-
want
if
them.
bare minimum, I'm sure that there will be a title that comes to us for this agreement with Damon.
It just means he has to sleep on a couch forever.
You guys also do know that there are lords and sirs that are in the Night's Watch. So, like, it's not literal have a title. It's just have the things that come with it.
Yeah.
Well, we are all sitting in our individual keeps. You'll be out in the streets, I suppose. Unfortunately.
You definitely worse than.
Yeah, everybody is taking
Yeah.
a shift, sleeping in a barn. Mm, I think I.
It's right there. It's here.
I like to think you just pushing curtains around looking for the door. Like, where's
Yeah,
where's the
yeah.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
Yeah.
I want to leave.
Yeah. You know what? You know what, Rakar? Keep walking. Leave your issues and arguments behind as you always do. Try to get your last word in as much as possible and then just randomly leave.
We are talking, Ricard. There is this chest of roughly 10,000 gold dragons to consider.
Boris? Yes, but I also said that I could not speak on behalf of the entire group. I was just voicing, you know. Right now, as it stands, it's 3 on potentially 3, and that would be a stalemate if you know math,
Ed's
Ricard.
gonna stand up, but he's not very tall, so he's not super high above the table. So he's what well, like, I don't want to like do this forever.
No,
You're like
but
a
I think it is-
timeline. You're like a timeline, or just more work all every day.
That is a good question, Ed.
I'm sure that there is a retirement in plan that you could take place in.
Yes, but I do not know that retirement is when I am aiming to end this arrangement.
I feel like I'm gonna die. If like I feel like I've been pretty lucky.
Yes, Ed. Perhaps you
Is
should.
that Ed
been
admitting
pretty-
shortcomings?
Pretty dangerous. I kind of want to stop.
I think we should.
Wait,
gonna-
It's a lot.
I'm
It's a
gonna-
lot of gold.
I'm
Ed,
gonna
are you?
kind of lean over to Malik and say, perhaps we should not take Ed on this particular journey. Perhaps you should return to Fair Market to make sure your temple is built properly.
Ed,
I'll kind of frown and go, is that what you want, Ed? Do you think that it is time for you to stop adventuring?
He looks over at the chest of gold. Well, no, I mean I want to make a good amount for fair market. But
You have already sent thousands of gold to Fair Market, Ed. Nobody
right,
will
but
fault
that's
you
like-
if you want to head back there. I know you
He
have a
walks-
woman waiting for you.
He walks over and he literally puts his hands up to his elbows in the chest and just like puts them in there. He's like, "That's like a lot of gold.
It is a lot of gold, Ed.
We would have the most glorious temple to R'hllor that ever was."
Ed, I intend to continue. So if you leave, I will still get my share of this gold.
He comes up beside you. He's like, I'm gonna go with you."
All right. Then it is settled, Ed.
Ed, what if? I'm not going to say it. I won't be as dark as I was earlier, I suppose.
It is his decision.
I feel like I've gotten better at this whole thing since I with you guys anyway.
I nod.
21. In Westeros? Well, I mean,
Not
I mean,
long.
infant mortality really skews the numbers because you can live a long ass time, but you got a 50-50 shot from the first 5 years.
Yeah, there's a reason they have 8 errors.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely would be if it wasn't for you guys.
Well,
Ed, you are a loyal servant of the Lord of Light. If anything happens to you in the line of duty, I am sure he would see fit to restore you.
yeah, surely he has earned the blessings of the night. Yes, of course.
You have seen what I was able to do for Red Ronnet Connington.
Was the most glorious thing I've ever seen.
Indeed, the works of the Lord of Light are glorious indeed, and I'm sure that you would be able to receive such a blessing, should you need it. Lord of Light forbid.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage
Okay.
to
time you
convince
guys are
Ed
talking
that
about
he'll
bringing
he'll
people
never die.
You guys, the whole time you guys are having the conversation
26.
about bringing
Ed puffs up his chest. He's like, "You know what? That's right. I think I'm gonna live forever."
I don't know about that, Ed, but
Oh, my old man never knew him.
Well,
Well, the sirs are pretty old. Oh, so I don't think it's polite to ask, but I'd say definitely over their 60th year.
as much as I would love to continue to hear many details about Ed's family and life and homeland.
Well, you see, I was born
No,
in a
Sir
small
Ebelfirth,
pauper's village.
what, Sir Ebelfirth, what is your take on Damon's offer?
My first words will be to work.
I left Yellow Hill as the fourth son to a old and storied kingdom or lordship. I came to make my own wealth and build my own keep someday. If this is what gets me there, so be it.
Malik, he promised no need for you to abandon your faith and your dedication to the Lord of Light. He promised to not make you bend your morals. What say you?
He has already agreed to my condition that my oath to the Church of the Lord of Light comes first, and therefore I will accept his deal.
I think it would be quite beneficial to get the time frame as far as understanding how long our word is to him.
Yes, I do not wish to swear an oath for life. I believe that being bound to the Church and to a person for the rest of my life both would be quite restricting.
You don't want to sign the Supermax?
Signing bonus, though.
Well,
Looks really
I guess we've taken care of the boon and the meeting with the Waters. So
While we are in
shall
the Red
we
Keep,
tried
we
to
could
find the
see about...
Lannisters.
Exactly.
Servant people.
There's definitely some around. They don't say anything, but they look.
Do any of you happen to know where we could find the Lannisters in the Red Keep? Yeah.
They just kind of drop what they're doing and run out the door, like they're taking that for an order. A couple seconds later, you see walks inside some gold cloaks, and they just go, "You guys all set? Ready to leave?"
Yes, I believe that we are supposed to have a meeting with the Lannisters at some point as well. We're trying to get their location, too.
Sir Gerald?
Tybalt, I believe.
Tybalt,
right?
yes.
I believe Lord Tybalt is currently meeting with the king.
Oh, that makes sense. Would you mind relaying a message, or I could find somebody to relay a message, because I'm sure that that's far below the responsibilities of the Gold Cloaks.
You'll see him kind of look a little bit indignant, but you'll see another person that you can even hear while you're talking come down the hall. Another gold cloak, breathing a little heavy, comes up and whispers in his ear. He goes, "Oh, all right, change your plans. Follow me."
All of us right now?
All of you, right now.
All
Okay.
right.
I stand up and I look longingly at the chest of gold. I like just
Don't worry about that.
I'm very worried about it actually. I look
This is the only
longingly
thing
at
I've
it as I
ever
walk
worried
in.
about in my entire life.
All right. Well, I got this. This picture is like pretty good. This person did this job. Not everything is 100% accurate, but just kind of a cool idea of the layout. So you guys can kind of see where you are
Is this the Red Keep?
in the actual Red Keep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Not
Oh,
bad.
that is dope. Oh, this is like the map they did of Harrenhal.
Yeah, very similar. I don't know if it was the same person, but yeah, it's pretty good. Not like I said, not everything is right, and some stuff it puts on there you guys definitely would not know about. But you guys definitely would know that you're in the Tower of the Hand for sure. And these guys are going to escort you down all those steps. You'll see the barracks and the kitchens and shit underneath, just like you did before. As you walk outside, you can actually even see, Rickar, you would probably notice the tops of the trees. You see the walls to the Godswood. You can probably see the tops of the Sentinel trees peeking out over there as you guys are escorted up into um, the Middle Bailey, or excuse me, through the Middle Bailey up the Serpentine Steps, which are these long curving steps. Basically, they're really wide, but it's essentially if anyone was to approach Maegor's Holdfast or the keep within a keep, you would take you a long time. So you have to go back and forth on these switchbacks just out of ceremony. So anyone in Maegor's Holdfast can see you guys coming from a mile away, but it looks like that's where you're headed for. And you can see the red stone kind of give way into this moat that's totally dry with these metal spikes all at the bottom as you guys are led into the lower Bailey, and the drawbridge is down, and you guys are actually escorted into Maegor's Holdfast itself. That whole walk is probably going to take you guys a solid 10 minutes or so. If there's anything in particular you wanted to do while doing that, you could say so. Otherwise, we can pick up right as you guys are escorted in.
Yeah.
Flat
I'm wearing
tire,
heavy
classic.
plate, so
Yeah, not effective as it is with Chuck
you'd
Taylors.
probably just stub your toe.
Just keeps like you just hear like a squeaking sound as like his shoes just dragging along the metal every time you pick it
More
up.
just like tink. Ow.
Yeah, it probably hurts your foot a little bit. But yeah, you guys are escorted in. Seems like there's very few people in the lower Bailey. You see a lot of gold cloaks though, so they escort you in. You go actually into Maegor's Holdfast itself. They let you guys into one of the very first rooms as you enter the keep, and you guys enter what is basically the king's royal solar. And up ahead of you, you guys see statues, steps, stained glass windows, gold cloaks, and actually white knights as well, as the King's Guard is here. You see up on a smaller throne, not the Iron Throne itself, but a smaller sitting throne, um, King Daeron II. So he is flanked by uh, Brendan Rivers and Lord Tybalt Lannister, and what looks to be a very small elderly maester. As you guys have arrived into the King's Solar.
Oh, look at the King's Guard.
So we're gonna fight all these people, right?
Is this a battle map?
And that's how we all died.
We attacked the King's Guard. Oh no! The King's Guard all draw their swords.
It's because you guys fought in the streets, you son of a bitch!
No, I'm sorry. Not really sorry. It's Rickar's fault.
You guys have entered into the presence of the king. You can see that you are actually the only ones in here that aren't basically staff. The king has certainly noticed you. You see that he kind of gestures and says something under his breath. And Brendan will step out front and he'll say, "Approach the king."
I'll be like, oh, I'll straighten up. I'll
Yes.
walk to about here, and then I'm gonna kneel respectfully.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll
Brendan, as you guys are
I'll
walking
go
in,
up
Brendan's
and
going to say,
kneel
"The
real
unbroken, your grace." Ed's actually going to probably linger a little bit back because he's shitting his pants a little bit. Formally, he's meeting the king.
Roach.
And let me make sure you guys can see everything properly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys see a gloriously golden dragonborn with majestic royal horns. He looks like his blood is supreme. He is a
Yeah.
little bit darker and more slender, and his face is almost a little bit more humanoid, almost a little bit more scrunched than a true dragonborn snout. You can definitely see he looks substantially different than Damon as far as a dragonborn, but he still looks very regal. And he will allow you guys all to bend the knee, and he'll say, "Rise."
Stand up.
Mhm.
I have
Uh,
heard great things of the Unbroken. My brother, he gestures down to Bloodraven, has told me of your aspirations. Please, speak freely of this arcane guild you plan.
That is actually quite a good name for that.
Write that down.
You do us honor, your grace. The Unbroken are honored to be in your presence. We intend, with your blessing, to establish an arm of the crown intended to deal with the matters of the arcane as they arise in Westeros. We suspect, as your highness no doubt knows already, that magical powers are on the rise in your seven kingdoms, and we believe that our group could be useful to the crown in the capacity of dealing with these issues if we were allowed the authority to recruit and act in your name to deal with these problems.
I feel like, to Malik's point, not only useful but some could say essential in these cases. We have made quite handily work of the Smiling Knight and done him away for good, and we have handled the Vulture King as well, and we have continued to establish trust in handling these matters for quite some time now.
As Malik, as you speak, you can see um, Lord Tybalt Lannister kind of looking almost like a dad. He like kind of looks like approving to you, like, yes, this is, you're saying good things. I like this. This is well done. Um, you're not super familiar with that particular dwarf, Mordecai. So not so much for yourself, but I need either both of you to roll a persuasion check or one with advantage.
Has it been more than an hour since I cast?
It's been pretty close. We'll say this is your last roll with it.
All right. So we'll do the same thing we did last time.
Yeah, I just didn't end up giving you. I thought we were just gonna talk to fucking Lannister, not the.
Yeah, I
fucking
know. I didn't
king.
know we were going through the fucking king.
Malik, I'm gonna reach over and just mumble into your ear. You've totally got this.
Uh,
I feel so guided.
you said persuasion, right, Max?
Correct.
Okay, thank God.
20.
22.
Okay, damn, you guys rolled. Both have gotten over 20 on that 2 times in a row. The king will look out at you and he'll go, Your reputation is that of very capable, if not honorable warriors. Do you intend to give your life for the realm?
To that I say, cowards die a thousand deaths. I would care to go down honorably, with courage.
But I think this would be a charge with a term. There are some here who have wives and churches to return to someday. Our term would not be until death, but we wish to serve honorably while we are able.
I have no qualms about risking my life in the name of my honor, Your Grace.
He's going to stand out of this smaller throne, and he's going to step down and stand in the middle of this cloth of gold carpet. He's going to say, "The terms I require are to that of your king. I think you are correct. These times are unusual, full of the arcane, and you have proven yourselves capable, if not creators of, dealing with arcane issues. I would condone the creation of your order. You would answer to the crown. You may certainly retire, but you must fill your ranks behind you. And I would ask personal fealty here, now. That your sword is mine, and if I see a better place for you, I will make it done."
Can I try to, like, without making it obvious, like, look to Bloodraven to see what his reaction is to this request?
Yeah, you can. Why don't you go ahead and make an insight check on
I'm just
what
gonna
you.
flick my eyes towards him without turning my head. Okay, I got an 18.
With an insight check of an 18, you can see what almost appears to be a satisfied look.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna...
See a gentle, almost non-existent, very subtle movement of his chin as well.
All right.
I
This is all in keeping with what I know.
Jeez.
feel like
We can't
I-
swear to both the king and to Daemon Blackfire, though.
I'm going to take a knee and say, I agree to serve the rightful ruler of Westeros.
Malik thinks this is a brilliant idea. He's gonna sink to one knee and go, "I swear on my honor to serve the crown of Westeros in the capacity described in our arcane order."
I will take a knee and recite those exact words that Malik just said.
Your NPCs will do the same. Rise.
Liar. No, I don't actually.
Rise. Your swords are accepted. I am prepared to make some offers and decrees. First, I understand there has been a church created in Fair Market. Is this true?
Yes, Your Grace, that would be a church of my making, and I'll step forward slightly. It is a church of the Lord of Light, known as R'hllor. It is the deity that I worship.
And you, Malik of Bravos, you are aware tomorrow I will be anointed in the light of the seven, and above the neck, large rolling hills and deep forests of the north, the old gods are worshipped. Is this a problem for you?
I know of these things, Your Grace, and several of my traveling companions worship these very deities that you refer to. I was not sent here to supersede your religions, only to accept those that wished to see the truth of mine into my fold.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Well, hopefully I don't flub this one.
Yeah.
10.
He looks at you. I see the truth of what you say. He looks at Ebelfirth and Rickar and the rest of your group. You seem to work well with this group. I will consider the tax situation on your church for now. But you will not be free of taxes as of yet. And any place that a new church arises will need express permission of the residing lord.
Understood, Your Grace. I would not wish to circumvent the laws of the land.
Sir Boris, step forward. Your Grace,
Back in line.
your family is old. Trace your lineage back to the first men. I understand you're a second son with no inheritance or castle. You've done your house great honor. Here your sword is powerful, and you've slain many enemies. Boris takes a knee. You honor me, Your Grace. I would honor you further and make use of you. I have an open spot in my King's Guard.
No.
I would give you the white cloak.
Oh no, he's taking Boris from us.
Fuck.
Boris is going to, you can almost see Rickar, a little stream of a tear. Be like, it would be the greatest honor of my life.
Take all our NPCs from us.
It is done.
Oh no. This is bad.
Man, Max is really setting us up for a TPK. God damn.
Red
Taking
wedding.
our fucking
Red wedding
squishy.
prequel.
Taking our fucking meat wall.
Boris, are you sure this is what you want? I'm going to whisper.
This is not something that you refuse.
This is true, Malik.
We will call you the Sword of Mid-Afternoon.
Such a, like a lackluster title. Sounds like your sword's like a coffee cake or something. Sort of mid-afternoon.
Second.
I have heard rumors and reports of mischief and actions unacceptable from sworn swords. I've heard from Lord Tully. Yet I chose to invite you in to my keep. I will say this once only. Do not make me regret any of this. He kind of turns around and goes and stands back up and then sits down on his throne. I have business to attend to. Please. I hope to see you at the coronation. You may take your
Grace.
leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm gonna stride out of the room, I guess.
do the yeah.
Boris, Sir Gawain will escort you to the White Tower.
Yeah,
Yeah. Give him one of
Oh,
those
is Boris leaving now?
forearm.
yeah.
There.
I'm
Walk
gonna,
over, to Boris.
I'll let Malik
My
go first.
friends, I will always be unbroken.
You keep the ring, Boris, and don't forget where you came from.
I wouldn't have been here without you.
Hold out my hand to shake.
He shakes everybody's hand.
I'm gonna say, surely, Boris, any lady would have the honor of having your hand in marriage. You've
Well,
saved many lives, and you've
He
fought many
can't do that
battles.
anymore.
He can't do that anymore.
Tell Lady Samantha. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm still
This,
gonna give him.
this
Bardic
kind of
ins-
ruined our
I-
plan, didn't it,
I'm still gonna give him the inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting inspiration.
He's gonna walk really high, and he's gonna try and really impress, and he's gonna roll a 14 performance. Inspiration is a D8. Fuck yeah, 5, 19. He puffs and does his best strut, and he looks like the hottest young knight there ever was.
Man,
Young Boris Bulwer
I
walks
didn't
to the
want to
back.
lose Boris.
That was actually
And-
pretty. That was actually a pretty good walk he did just now,
He
guys.
leaves.
Quite,
out.
quite fancy, quite impressive.
I'm
Out
kind
the
of
back
sad,
door.
guys.
Yeah, we're probably going to die. He got hit a lot, actually. He was struck by many things quite often, actually.
Ebelfirth, I
Oh,
hope
you
that new shield of yours is sturdy. I think I'm going to need you to stand next to me in the coming battles. Now that Boris is gone.
I don't know if you will
I'm going
like.
to be taking a lot of secondary healing.
I don't know if you will like the means as to how I approach it, but I do have ways to increase thine vitalities as well. If it is-
What do you mean?
I can heal people as well. I can close wounds, I'm sure.
There was an apothecary I spoke to in Bravos that said something like that to me once.
Well, this is no Bravos, unfortunately for you.
Or fortunately, he was a very strange man.
Well, you guys call me strange all the time, so that's rude.
That's because you act strange sometimes. You
I
have to
would-
admit that.
I would like to think it's authentic. What was that other fucking word where it's I can't think of the word right now.
Is there someone escorting us out, by
On
the way?
brand.
Yes,
No.
gold cloaks are escorting you out.
I want to turn to one
Yes,
of the
thank
gold
you,
cloaks
Rich.
and go, now that we have received
Yeah.
Now that we've received this commission from the king, who will we speak to about organizing our order?
I think you should probably just do what I do and wait for someone to tell you what to do.
I think we'll probably learn more at the coronation, I would think. He'll probably make an announcement about the arcane guild that has just been formed.
Almost seemingly out of nowhere, as you guys walk right onto the gateway out of Magor's Holdfast, Sir Maynard Plum
course
is
he is,
just with you
yeah.
guys again. He's just hanging out. He's like, hey guys, seems like we got a pretty sweet deal, am I right?
Oh, hey, Sir Maynard. Malik's had enough
Oh,
of this shit for the day.
Sir Maynard, when does the chest get delivered, and when do we?
Sir
have a more
Maynard, can we
permanent
talk
US
in
base?
private for a moment?
Oh, I actually have a couple things to do, but I will probably see you guys later. You'll probably see me at some point.
Okay, but before you go, that thing we discussed earlier, you remember that thing?
I remember most things.
Is there going to be a problem with that given what just took place?
I think it's wise to listen to your king.
Can I insight check that?
Yes, you absolutely may insight check that.
I get the point.
17.
Yeah, he's gonna say, or you can pretty much tell what he's saying is, any authority that Damon would have would come from the king. So the king he's in charge.
That's good. It's good that we swore to the rightful king, Malik, I'm sure.
This is why the
well,
only class I paid attention to with the maesters was contracts.
I just didn't, I haven't understood, if, swearing to a higher authority restricts us from swearing to a lower authority, etc. I don't know how it works. This is all very confusing. I miss Bravos.
Well,
Swear to this, you swear to that. That's how it goes, man.
and if you're some people, you just break everything. So. And apparently, if you're some people, you just break trees too, from what I've heard from you guys, huh?
I'm just gonna rub the back of my head and go, I need a drink.
Unfortunately, I have one more thing I need you to do. It should be quick. I believe he's just in this alley outside the keep.
Okay, and what is this task that you would like?
I'd rather not be the one to say.
And
It's Serplum. He escorts you back down Agor's Hill, right so you get almost pretty much on the Street of Looms, and then he yanks you into a little bit of a side alley, and right in there you see a hooded figure, kind of hunched over, not great posture, um, but still kind of spry, and he pulls his hood back, and you can see another dragonborn, a little bit more plain, but one that you would recognize as one that you guys met, um, and being Aerys Targaryen, so he would be an actual son of King Daron. Um, he sees you guys, he goes,
Oh, God, it's you guys again. Oh, cool.
oh,
I
hello,
was ho-
Lord Ares.
I was hoping you guys would meet with me. It's technically Prince Aries, but I mean that's okay. So like I know you guys have gone to some of the shops.
he does her super obvious wink.
Maybe you could get me some particular thing. Um, Tiana's Towers has it. And I don't really want to go get it myself. I don't trust anybody else. You guys
Is-
seem pretty subtle.
Is
What do
this
you require?
is this a test?
Oh no, I have golden stuff.
And he holds up a sack of gold.
I just need someone that doesn't know me or this isn't tied to this place.
What is it that you are in search of?
She has this special potion.
Oh,
It's called the Long Night.
oh,
I'm gonna turn to the
I-
others and go, "Don't we?"
yeah, I'll take care of that for you, bub.
I just need someone to be discreet.
Yeah, you got you. Yeah, it's fine. You got it.
Okay, say, when you see her, say, double golden dragon.
Okay.
Say it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she'll
She'll know what it means.
she'll do anything that I ask her to do, pretty much at this point. I'm sure.
Oh, this is great news. Don't tell anybody, and just, Sir Maynard here he'll come and get it.
Great. Yeah. Do you need that like tonight or something?
Oh, just like, when you can, please.
Don't we have a bottle of that out of
No,
game?
no.
Oh, did we slip that to somebody?
No, he
No,
had he took it last night.
That's right.
I
Right, he
retconned
took
that
it.
I used it.
I forgot about that.
He took it last night, and
You
it
said-
was
you-
effective.
You said double gold dragon?
Double golden dragon.
Cool.
Sure you can handle all that, kid?
God, I gotta go.
I think the less details in this situation, the better, actually. Yeah, so I'll take
He's
the.
just gonna stuff the sack in your hands, and he's just gonna put his hood up, and he's gonna walk down the alleys.
Yeah.
And so Maynard just to say, "Hey, I think it's probably time we go."
Yeah, I think it's definitely time we fucking go too. It's great. Good. Fantastic.
Cool. If anyone wants to look in that sack, it looks like it's probably about 500 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Where the diamonds?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Can
will.
we put that into the bring people back to life bag?
Well, I need to take care of this task first, so.
We have plenty of gold. Did we take that chest of gold, by the way?
No.
Well, we agreed to work for him. We just gotta.
Or when
Yeah,
did we
You
do
didn't
it?
swear.
yeah,
you didn't swear your
You said we
fealty
could-
to Damon.
He said we could take it with us today, though, didn't he?
If we
Yeah.
if we swear to our allegiance.
You could have.
I really need to go to the bathroom. I am taking possession of that pouch of diamonds.
All right. Well,
Okay.
we have 1,000 gold pieces that we got paid anyway for the breastplate of the Smiling Knight.
Now, I wasn't gonna say it like this, but I mean, Sir Ebelfirth did take possession of that plate, so I didn't want to throw around Sir Ebelfirth's money, because I didn't take that. I consciously did not take that plate with me.
Well, I just figured we all killed the Smiling Knight together, so.
You would assume that.
Sir Ebelfirth, what say you?
Some sort of communist from Bravos.
I am happy to distribute the other 500 as long as I take possession of the diamond of equivalent value. So distribute the 1,000 as or 500 for the double gold, and then we will maintain the diamond so that we can use it in the future.
So basically, Ebelfirth. So we split 500 any number of ways. Or 500 goes to Mordecai. The other 500 gets split amongst everyone except Ebelfirth, and Ebelfirth gets the 500 diamond. That sound about right?
Yeah, that proposition sounds fine, but I want to go to fucking Tiana's tower first and see, because there must
Well,
be
you're gonna
some...
get 500 gold right now, so you'll be able to buy the thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's specifically like I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Did you buy it the first time with diamonds, or?
Yeah, but this might be a different. Yeah. I didn't. It was given to me, and I didn't have to use a code word for it the last time.
All right.
Fine. Let's just hold the money.
Ricard will be pleased to know that we now no longer have to split anything 6 ways. We split everything.
Keep that on the docket. Don't assign the money yet. Let me go to the bathroom, and then I can go to that fucking stupid old lady's fucking house, okay?
That's allowed. While you guys are walking down the street of Looms, Sir Maynard is going to just casually talk as if he's just talking about anything else in the world. He's like, so, that thing, in the dragon pit, you guys are going to take care of that thing, right? I kind of need that thing.
Oh, yes. I mean, I suppose we don't have anything else to do today. Besides, this.
I would probably consider that thing if it was me. Probably like a pretty impressive entry accomplishment to a newly formed unit.
Yes. I get the points. Yeah, when is all our stuff ready?
I believe we had 3 things that would be ready today. I think the
Oh.
2.
You still got to go finish my shield, Malik.
Yeah, I gotta work on your shield.
Yeah, no, that's what. Yeah, so the 2 swords are 2 swords should be ready today.
The plate is probably a bit still, right?
Yep, the plate's still a couple days away.
Will it be done before the coronation, at least? I was hoping it would be.
Yeah, he told you a week out initially. So you're not sure?
Oh. I'd rather,
You're not sure? You guys didn't ask the king when it was gonna be?
I'd rather wait to go into the dragon pit until I have my armor. But we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess.
What are we doing that dragon pit now?
Well, he's hinting that we should do it soon.
As Sir Maynard hints that, he's gonna break off and he's gonna drop down the Rose Road to the Ponderous, to the Iron Gate. That direction, as you guys will break off, go in the other direction, I believe, to Tiana's tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Tiana's tower, and on the way there, I'm gonna cast Eagle Splendor on myself, or enhance ability, yes, Eagle Splendor.
Cool. All right, so you got another hour of charisma advantage. Anybody else? Is everybody going? Anybody else want to do anything else?
I guess I'll go check in with Tobo Mott. Check on this armor.
Elifrith, which group you going with? Are you doing something else?
I'm gonna have to jump off, so I'm gonna go to the sept, and I'm going to go ask forgiveness for the double dealing I've just done. Not
Okay.
necessarily double dealing, but things have gone sideways. And now that I've sworn a new oath, I have a feeling I'm going to need some guidance. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Elifrith's gonna go pray. All right, so let's jump in with Mordecai. As you are heading to Tiana's tower, you see the slender building there, a couple stories tall again. As you walk in, you see maybe your favorite character in the whole game.
Quite the opposite, but go on.
This is gonna go.
I knew you would be back. I'm gonna guess you used my special potion.
Well, I am not a fan of kissing and telling, so
Oh, you are a tease.
yes.
But you're back here for more, I would assume.
Well, what if I said to you I would take something as the double golden dragon?
Uh, what did you say?
Like, make it a double golden dragon. What would that mean to you?
You see, there's one other person at the counter, and she goes over and goes,
Actually, we're sold out of this. Please come back tomorrow.
That person, she kind of hurries out. She skirts around you a little more deftly than you think this old gnome lady would do. She closes the door and she locks the deadbolt. She goes,
Did you say double golden dragon?
Yes.
Oh, I love this order. Ooh, give me a couple minutes, please.
You see, she ducks
Okay.
down. She fucking throws the curtains. They close back again behind her, and you hear all sorts of ruckus of little glass bottles tinking around. It's probably going to be a minute or two until she comes out, and she's got a tiny little chest with all these different glass bottles in it, and she closes it, and she puts a little lock on it.
Double golden dragon. Oh, I'm so happy to know this is still going on.
She kind of just taps on the top. She goes,
Oh, well, what else would it be, my handsome, strapping man who's really moving up in the world?
I think that will do it for now. However, I am curious about two things. One, this is an affair that happens quite often.
Oh, the only reason it happens at all is because of discretion, my little handsome bumpkin.
Yes, and is there anything else as part of this arrangement? Do I just take this and leave, or what happens now?
Well, usually I get a little something.
And what is that something exactly?
Just a little kiss right here.
Hey, there you go. There you go, Mordecai. You can get it for free.
Can I insight check that to see if that is actually like? What
yeah, sure. Yeah, you can insight check her.
It costs you nothing, Mordecai. You can save us a 500 gold piece diamond right now.
20.
With a 20, you are pretty sure she's bullshitting you.
Oh man.
Right here, little cutie.
You know, did she let go of the box or not?
No.
Oh.
She's got her arm. She's got her arm right on it. Just her lips puckered out.
You know. You know who
Oh,
this
just
is
give me the gold, then, you goddamn lummox.
Wait. Oh wait, so that's all you want. I give you the smooch and then I leave with the box.
No, I need the gold. I just wanted to smooch.
How much gold is it usually?
Oh, it's 300 gold.
Well, what if we say this? What if I give you the smooch that you desire so much, and you give me this for 150 gold?
Hmm. Tongue?
What did you say?
Tongue.
Just a little.
That will cost you 50 gold extra, so 100 gold.
Give it to me.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
yeah,
no.
I mean, yeah, I'll
Oh,
do that.
Oh, God.
God.
You smooch her, and she sneaks that old gnome tongue right in between your lips.
Yep, that's disgusting.
I need you to make a Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw.
yeah.
No,
I knew this would happen.
I don't
knew this
want
would happen.
to.
If only I'd gone with you to reinforce you with my
Bro.
aura.
Ooh, you are super into it.
No.
Oh, he's into it.
You're into it, and you give in, and you make out with her for a solid several seconds.
That's
Uh,
gross.
just like back and forth. Um,
Are you alone,
ru-
Mordecai? Is anyone with you?
no, she locked the door, and everyone's out.
Oh no.
And you've run your hands in her hair. You're super passionate, super all about you. Like, wow, where's this woman been my whole life? She's so mysterious and gnomishly hot, and just you need to have it. And she's like, oh, that's. She pulls back even a little bit, just like being coy. She's like, that's. You just get a little taste for now.
Did you just get
Mm."
drugged?
I think I did, yeah.
And she just goes down and she honks on your cod piece a little bit.
Ah.
You have the box, and you give her the 100 golds, and you are allowed to leave now if you want to, but you are very attracted to this
No.
old gnome lady. And
So
you're gonna be thinking about her for a while.
I have a question to ask you though.
Yes.
Um, is this a charm of some type?
Yes.
Can I use counter charm?
I'm not sure. What is the counter charm?
All right.
So, well, no, it's not a spell. It's like just an action I can do. As an action, I can. Well, I guess it's perform until the end of my next turn. During that time, I'd have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to. No, it'd be like a normal action.
Yeah, I mean, if you had done that beforehand, you would have advantage. You would have had advantage on that throw.
Okay.
But I mean, it's weird because it's technically a poison.
Mm.
But
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't have really known that it was.
But
a
it does
charm.
charm you. Well, it's not a charisma saving throw, but it's a Constitution saving throw. But the results are that it does charm you.
Right, and I think, I mean, as an action, I would have to pre-plan me doing this anyways. It's not like a reaction. I would do counter charm.
Right,
so-
right.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you let's say if you had like an advantage saving throw or bonus to being poisoned, that would apply.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So.
she fucks. And yeah, so you're thinking about her. You are a little bit smitten as you leave that place. You're like, wow, that was probably the best kiss I've had in my whole life.
Okay. I'm gonna go to meet up with Mally.
All right. You cannot help yourself, but tell people about it.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm still gonna go over to
Hopefully it
Mally.
wears off by the time you get to Tobo Mats. Not that far though.
It's not that far, and we will jump into to Tobomat's as you walk in past the two griffins. Malik, you head into the Great Armorer's shop. You see everyone hard at work.
I'll find Master Tobo.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Master Tobomot. How are you today?
I'm very busy as per usual. I do need you to perform some of your magics.
I do have a few hours I can spare, Master. I just wanted to inquire as to when you think my commission would be complete.
Oh, I've gotten quite some good progress thus far. I would say it's 3 more days.
Understood, Master. Tell me what you need me to do.
What'd you say?
Wait, is Ricard with me? Oh. I was gonna say Ricard chose to go with Malik.
Oh, yes. He did have a French accent. That's right. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yes.
From,
Yes, I
Coffee
am
House,
from
yeah.
the Fritzizis. I forgot where I was from. My roots.
That is all right. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, and my roots. My roots are Tobomont. Yes. I will be needing you to make a very special ornament for me. You see, this is for an engagement.
Oh, I
It will
see.
be a fine bracelet with the high tower and the red wine intertwined.
Oh,
This must be excellent work. I need you exclusively.
yes. As I said, I can dedicate a few hours. And
Excellent.
I'll walk over to one of the forges, and I'll go, just give me the specifications, and I'll get to
Okay,
work.
He'll go over it with you, and it's got like a nice wedding bracelets of 2 houses joined together.
All right.
High tower and red wine.
I'll start working on that. It'll probably take me a few hours.
Yeah, you do recall, not but 2 days ago, you saw Martin Hightower in this establishment as well.
That's right. I remember. He was kind of a dick at the time.
He is that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd imagine as I'm about halfway through my first hour, Mordecai rolls in.
Yeah, Mordecai would roll in, and boy does he have some stuff to tell you.
Hey, Mordecai. I'm just ting,
Malik,
ting,
listen.
hammering away on some metal.
I need you to take a break, okay?
But
Yeah, you guys would. Yeah, you can definitely do it at the same time.
is something wrong? I'll put down my hammer.
Yes, something is definitely wrong, and I need to talk to you and tell you about an event that happened that I'm feeling quite weird about. And I know that you have a very in-depth relationship with R'hllor, so I'm hoping that you can possibly help me.
Malik immediately thinks that something has gone wrong with all of the massive political things that we did this morning, and he's gonna go, "Oh, okay. Let me tell Master Tobo I have to step out for a moment." And
Yeah, we're
I'll,
gonna
like,
need
call
some
out to him.
privacy for this, for sure.
You must work through breaks.
I will be right back, Master. It is very important, I think.
Hurry! I need that bracelet.
It will be done. And I'm gonna go. All right, come on. I don't have long.
All right, listen. You know how I went over to Tiana's tower?
Yes, to get that double dragon thing, right?
Yeah, that really creepy old lady. Ricard, you get the hell out of here.
Hot old lady with
Wonderful.
just
Ricard, get the hell out of here. I'm not telling this to
an
you.
absolute vibe,
Irresistible old
This-
lady.
vibe of pure sex.
This is for adults only, Ricard.
Well, you're telling all. Yeah, you gotta tell you.
Well,
gotta tell
no,
your
because you
friends
are
that you are
metagaming, because
obsessed.
you were like, I'm right next door. I'm going to go pop right over. Yeah, and then mysteriously you just wanted to go and talk to Malik despite your character hating him. Okay. Anyways, this
Yeah,
super
It's
hot,
right next door.
this super hot, stupid old lady at Tiana's tower.
Yeah, that works.
Listen, I tried to make a deal with her, and I totally made out with her, tongue and everything. Okay.
And
Oh. I'm just gonna like stare at you for a few seconds and be like, okay, and
So you've seen Tiana, right?
have I? I don't think I've ever been to Tiana's
I think
tower.
Yeah,
you're the
'cause
only
you-
one that's been in there.
No, because I went in there with. I'm pretty sure it was Malik.
No,
because
I
we were
was
talking
with
about
him
the
because I
potions.
looked at the potions with him.
Yeah.
And I remember he teased her before, and because I remember I was gonna buy the strength potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely there. I'd be like,
Now, Now you
Yeah.
know what Tiana looks like, and
Yes.
she's incredibly hot and attractive.
I'm gonna like look at you a little bit closer and be like, Mordecai, are you feeling all right?
I don't feel right at all. Is there? I I feel like there was something weird that happened, and I blanked out for like way too long. It was supposed to be just an innocent little. I mean, I got a really good deal on that thing. I only paid 100 gold for it, but
Right, right.
it was so good.
I'm gonna put a hand on Mordecai's shoulder. I'm gonna go. Perhaps with the blessing of the Lord of Light, you might feel a little bit better, and your head may be clearer. And I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, your momentary affection turns sour in your mouth as you can taste now her old nasty breath just in your mouth still.
Oh
And you're
no!
just like, what? That was the weirdest, grossest, wrongest thing that's ever happened to you.
I feel violated, Malik.
And she definitely drugged you and wasn't subtle about it. She did it right in front of your face.
Yep. I feel violated, Malik, and I don't think I'm going to that shop again.
What did she do to you?
It
Well, besides, that.
I feel like I've been poisoned actually. It was yeah. Yeah, Ricard, why don't you go over there? So she's super hot. Yeah,
Well, you're gonna have to make a deception check now.
I'm
Ricard,
gonna go.
Before you thought she was hot. Now
I'm gonna
you're lying.
pick up on what's happening, and I'm gonna go. Yes, absolutely, and I'm gonna give Mordecai advantage.
Both trying to convince him that she's hot. All right, insight check for Rickard. Yeah.
25.
Oh my god. Damn, that's so high.
Yeah, Ricard, all you have to say to her is that you want a double golden dragon. And she'll fucking kiss you on the lips. And she's super hot. Well, I had to pay...
Rickard was there when he told you that passphrase, so you would remember that.
Yeah, but that pass was to get a kiss. No, he wanted. The deal is that
he was shy, Ricard. He couldn't do it himself.
It was. Yeah. Yeah, but now it's like this weird kink thing, okay? If you know what that is. the beautiful lady at Tiana's tower, once you say that, will kiss you vigorously, and then afterwards they will have a very great night. It's really just a kiss, Ricard. Are you married to this fucking woman?
I don't think you're married at all.
Yeah, I don't think that you're married at all, Ricard. Yeah, I think that you would have
for multiple reasons now.
You'd have to break another oath to be able to get married at this point.
I like that you're still thinking about Cunty McBoatface, though.
We don't even remember her name.
He's still around?
Maybe you should go retire in fair market. Settle down with Cunty McBoatface, Break your oath in another way, father some kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think you should go see her, Ricard. Maybe you could purchase some potions that might help us, and you could get that kiss while you're at it.
Yeah, it's quite invigorating.
She definitely had some very valuable potions.
Yeah, you would definitely think that she's hot.
They actually are pretty cool. There's some special looking rapier and short swords. Not as nice as Valyrian steel, but better than Castle Forge steel. You would bet.
Ricard,
I begrudgingly grunt.
I can just
They are
I can
nice.
just I can just make those. Like I can just make any sword that I want.
I'm gonna look at Mordecai. I'm not gonna dispute him, but I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna use what would be considered an action, reach into where I would normally have a bag and just like fucking my stuff and whatever, however this usually goes. Basically, I just create a fucking rapier and I can form it as anything that I want it to be.
Yeah. So
I choose the form. I'm
Spectral
proficient
blade?
with it. Yeah. No, it's create pact weapon.
yeah. So you can make it
Oh,
look
your
like whatever
pact
you want.
weapon.
Yeah.
Shit, you could make a Valyrian steel sword with pact weapon, or at least look like one, with the
Yeah,
ripples.
I can make it look like one, but I can't.
Yeah, you sure could.
No, it's like this rapier is like a 2-tip rapier.
Oh, double tip.
Yeah.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Get there quick before she leaves the shop.
As soon as Ricard is gone, I'm gonna turn to Mordecai and go, "You're not going there by yourself anymore.
Yeah, no, that was disgusting. I don't like that place anymore.
I'll come with you next time."
I don't think I want to get any. I don't want to pay that woman any more money. But anyways, I did get that deed done for only 100 gold. So
That is very good. Well done.